This episode is brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com, the #1 seller of games and gaming accessories. And GatheringMagic.com, the #1 resource for Magic the Gathering news and articles.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another edition of Drafting of Big Nass. Got a M13 draft coming at you. Getting a little tired of the online cube, so I just went back to, had some packs in my account, so why not? We'll draft some M13. Oh, excuse me, I just sneezed there. Alright, so I haven't drafted the M13 in a little while, so probably a little rusty, but not so rusty that I can't recognize a pacifism when I see one. The rare is not that exciting. Like Rock's Faith Mender is fine, but Pacifism is just a much better card, and there's nothing else that's super exciting in this pack. So this is an easy pick. Stuffy Doll's okay. It's not a card I'm that excited to play usually. I like Bloodhunter Bat a lot. Show of Valor's okay. Aggro Bolus, but yeah, I think Bloodhunter Bat is just the best card in this pack. So I don't really care about signaling. There's no like white cards in this pack that are worth taking. So definitely just gonna slam the bat here and maybe go into some sort of black-white deck. We'll see. Alrighty. Well, I love Welkin Turn probably more than anyone. Acidic Slime is pretty good, but yeah, I don't really like green that much. It's not. It's like borderline for like how good of a card it needs to be for me to want to draft green. Like green is actually fairly good in this core set, more so than previous core sets, but it's still not a color I've had a ton of success with. It's also not one I just enjoy playing very much. But I think it's down to Welkin Turn or Acidic Slime, and green's probably a better color than blue, but I don't know. I love Welkin Turn too much to pass it down, so this is probably not the right pick, but I just love Welkin Turn so much. And there's another Welkin Turn just to reward our unorthodox pick. Yeah, the rest of the pack's not really that exciting, so I'm happy to slam it down here. Okay. This pack is not exciting at all. Could take Captain's Call, could take... It's really the only card in here that's even worth considering. I could also take Chandra's Fury because it does. I mean, we do have some X1s in our deck already, but I don't think I want to. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Captain's Call here. Ooh, let me just minimize that for a sec. What do I want here? Maybe Tricks of the Trade. Maybe, I mean, I don't have enough information to know if I want to be a War Falcon deck or not. Do I want a second Captain's Call? Maybe. It's probably better than Tricks of the Trade. Could also take Sign of Blood, but Sign of Blood isn't not that exciting. Crippling Blight is another card I could take. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure about this pick. I think I'll go with Captain's Call. Alright, well that's a pretty late prey upon. I could also take Kunkel here. Kunkel. Do I want to jump into red? Not really. Like Hammerback Goliath isn't even that good. Glorious Charge is not really good at all, despite the fact that I have double Captain's Call. I think the pick here is just Kraken Hatchling. It's actually a really good blocker. Prized Elephant! Well, there's nothing to take over Prized Elephant, so I guess it's going right into my pile. And could be switching into green here since that's super late. But I don't know, we'll see. It's still fine to play it as a Hill Giant, so pick up Guardians here. The blue's kind of drying up. I realize I passed a bunch of green cards, but at this point, like, green-white might just be the color to be in. But I'm willing to keep my options open. Revive is usually not playable. I only play it if I have Thragtusk, let's put it that way. That is something I learned from watching Michael Jacobs stream, which I recommend you watch. I mean, Michael Jacobs is even more of a curmudgeon than I am. So if you're into that sort of thing, hey, go for it. But I've definitely learned a lot watching him play. Like, he's not... I mean, personality things aside, like, he's very curmudgeon-y, and like... I mean, it doesn't bother me. Like, whatever. Like, I've played against Michael a couple times, and like, he's kind of in my area, so like, I do kind of see him once in a while. But it's not like we're friends or anything. But he's a very polarizing personality. Like, a lot of people really don't like him, and a lot of people do. I'm somewhere in the middle. Like, I have nothing against him. I'm not crazy about him, but I will give him that he's a very good player. And his stream is very well made, is well produced, and he knows what he's doing. So if you want to learn something, definitely watch his stream. Like, that's you have my endorsement. All right, so I'm not really sure where this draft is going. Probably going to slam Knight of Glory here. It's a little bit better than Knave and Squire. They both kind of fulfill a similar function, but Knight of Glory kind of... It does randomly beat certain decks. So the only thing I really know at this point is that I'm white. Other than that, I'm not really sure where this draft is going. I just kind of have to see what's open here. Spelltwine and Fogbank. Alright, Spelltwine is not typically a card I like in draft. It's a card I like in sealed. I don't really have anything particularly exciting to do with it here, so... I think what I'm going to end up doing is taking a Fog Bank, since that's quite a good card. It shuts down any Black-White Exalted deck just cold, unless like they're attacking with Tormented Soul. But it's so good against a large variety of decks. So I'm definitely going to stick that in my pile. And like I'm happy to draft blue-white. Like, it's a color combination that it's typically very good in pretty much every format. Probably not going to be playing this Phyrexian Hulk. I don't know, like, I still don't know how good Courtly Provocateur is. Like, I've only played it a couple times. Ooh, Tolerance Invocation. I've only played it a couple times, and I've never actually cast it or used it, so I don't actually know. Wow, this pack is crazy. Look at it. Like, Tolerance Invocation, Searing Spear, Murder, and Volcanic Geyser. Like, Volcanic Geyser's, like, it's probably overrated, but it's still good. But I have to slam Tolerance Invocation here. Like, there's no way I'm not taking that card. So second prize elephant seems like the pick. There's nothing else in this pack I really want. At this point, I'm probably going to play like a forest or two. It's worth it. But I like where this is going. I'm not too proud to admit that I lost a cube draft today because I forgot about the interaction between Death Touch and Trample because I'm a turtle. Well, this pack is devoid of quality blue or white cards. Definitely not splashing Volcanic Geyser. I think I'm just gonna take Sun Petal Grove. Like, it's not going in my deck, but like, I'm not playing any of these cards, so I might as well rare draft. But if this is like a PTQ top 8, like, I don't even know what I'd do. Like, I guess I'd take Volcanic Geyser so I don't lose to it, but I mean, the probability of me playing against this card is not that high. It's definitely lower than 50%, so I'd rather just, take my percentage of a tick here and move on. Yeah, Divination. I'm always happy to play that. Mindclaw Shaman's okay. China's Fury, probably going to wreck me at some point, but it's not a big deal. I'll just take my divination. Well, Trading Post, I don't think is any good. I would only play that card if I had other artifacts in my deck. If this Vidalcan Entrancer wasn't in the pack, I probably would take it since I have no intention of playing Rewind. But Entrancer is actually a legitimate card, so it has a fairly good chance of making my deck. Yeah, Negate. I like Negate. I don't think I'm an Angelic Benediction deck, so I don't. We're not really deep on Exalted here. I guess I'll take Jayemdae Tome. I have no intentions of playing it main deck, but it's a card I might want to side in certain matchups. I don't think I want 2 negates, so we're just going to take the Battle Cattle here. Hopefully I don't have to play it. Wow! Wow! Woo! Alright, well this was the Tower Vacation pack, so there are 3 really good cards left in this pack, and there's 5 cards, one of which is a basic land. So this is quite nutty. Definitely slamming Welkin turn here, but damn, that's going to be a late Crimson Muckwader. All these cards are basically unplayable. I guess I'll take the Warclamp Mastiff away from someone. Sure, let's take a Tormod Script. Yay, Foil Island! Alright, so we're coming together here. We are mono 4-drop. But we actually do have a lot of 2-drops as well, so it's not like... Whoa, Worldfire, what a great rare. I guess we're taking Pacifism here. That's not even remotely close, so... It's going to be a couple Crimson Muckwaders going around, but good thing I have Fogbank to stop any of that kind of nonsense. So, Pacifism, get in there. So, pretty sure I want Unsummon. I think the first Unsummon is a lot more valuable than the second Divination. And probably more valuable than the first Divination, to be honest. I may want to table that War Falcon. I'm pretty sure I don't have enough soldiers to really make it work, but like we have double Captain's Call, we have Knight of Glory, we have Gardens of Akrasa, so it's not unreasonable to run it. It just I'm not gonna go out of my way to make it work. Alright. So how good is Ring of Thune going to be in this deck? Not very good. We don't actually have that many white cards. Battleflight Eagle's not that exciting. Most of my creatures fly already. But I am a little short on creatures, so I probably should take it. There is a Cowering Fear in the pack, so we'll keep that in mind. We'll try not to play out triple Welcome turn and get blown out. Redirect is also playable. I've had success with that card in previous core sets. I think it's less good in this one than M12, but it's still a playable card. So it's usually better than Negate, and Negate's already in my deck. So, but at this point, I should probably pick up some more creatures. All right. Do I want a Divine Verdict? I think I do. It's not that exciting, but it's still a removal spell. Probably better than Battleflight Eagle. I realize I just said I'm short on creatures, but I do have 3 spells that make creatures, so I'm not as light as I appear. Primal Clay is another card that is playable, but it's not something I'm particularly excited about. Yeah, I like the Divine Verdict here. Griffin Protector. Okay, well that was actually a card I was thinking of. We have double Captain's Call and Talron's Invocations, so it seems like it would actually be fairly good in this deck. It sucks that we're passing a Divination, but I think the Griffin Protector is going to be better in this deck. I think we can start hiding stuff. Water Cursor or Essence Scatter? I think Water Cursor is going to be better in this deck. Yeah. Like, I don't have a lot of action on 3, so it feels a nice hole in the curve, and it gets in there. Like, it does a pretty good job on both offense and defense, so I think I have to take it. Sarah Avatar, usually not playable. I mean, it's okay. Well, it's playable, but it's not like good. Like, you could play it as like a 22nd or a 23rd card. It's definitely not going to make the cut in my deck. Silvercoat Lion, probably not something I'm interested in. I don't think I need Encrust. I think I'm just going to take Sarah Avatar here because it's a mythic, but I don't really have any intentions of playing it. Silvercoat Lion is probably not going to make the deck either, so yeah, that's fine. I'll just take my 1 tick or whatever and move on. Again, not interested in Silvercoat Lion. Also not interested in Angelic Benediction. So yeah, I'm just gonna take the Ground Seal as a rare draft. But if I was actually concerned about picking up more playables, I would definitely pick up the Silvercoat Lion here. But like, I feel like I have enough cards. All right, yeah, I guess I can take a second Battleflight Eagle. It's not the worst. And I definitely think it's better than Divine Favor. Although Divine Favor is playable. Sure, we'll take another rare. Rare drafting with Big Nass. Yeah, well, I mean, I just said that Divine Favor is playable. It's more of a sideboard card. Like, I would never main deck it. But against like really like ballsy aggro decks, like ones with a lot of burn, it can be a legitimate sideboard card. All right, so let's cut the Battle Cattle. We got to make 2 more cuts here. I think I want to keep Show of Valor. Some people have been telling me that Downpour is actually underrated. It's better than it appears, but I remain unconvinced. Alright, well, this is what the deck looks like so far. I still have to make 2 more cuts, but I'll take a couple minutes to put this together, and we'll be back in just a sec. Alright, this is what we're going to be submitting. So last you saw I had 2 cuts to make, so the 2 cuts we made were Courtly Provocateur and Vidalcan Entrancer. So the reason I cut the Courtly Provocateur was... Oh, excuse me. The reason I cut that guy was I don't really have any compelling reasons to force them to attack, nor do I really want them to block. So it doesn't seem like it really does much in this deck. And we cut the Vidalcan Entrancer just because, partly to kind of keep our curve a little bit lower, and also because we have 2 other cards that kind of fulfill a similar function. We already have Kraken Hatchling and Guardians of Akrasa, so we don't really need another 4 toughness defender. So I think those are the right cuts to make. I definitely think that Pillarfield Ox is worse than the rest of these cards, and I'm not that excited with having to play 2 Battleflight Eagles, but it's whatever, it's fine. I could in theory play Phyrexian Hulk, but I think I'd much rather just have 2 Battleflight Eagles. I mean, unfortunately, the only really good targets for them are like Water Cursor or Prized Elephant, and even like Water Cursor, that's like super late game where like I have enough mana to play a Battleflight Eagle and be able to pump the Water Cursor. So it's probably just gonna be like an extra 2 damage when it comes into play, which is fine. So yeah, I only have 13 creatures, but again, we have 3 spells that make creatures. This Griffin Protector should be pretty good in this deck, and we have lots of removal. We have good blockers, and yeah, we got Unsummon, and we got some card draw with Divination. So I like how this deck ended up. We're playing 1 basic forest to power up our Prized Elephants. They're still fine as Hill Giants, but randomly drawing that forest is going to be pretty good when we get it. So our mana requirements aren't that heavy that we can't get away with it. So I didn't want to put in 2 forests though, because I know I'm going to draw both of them in my opening hand every game. All right, so we're going to submit this, and we will see you guys round 1. Take care.